Hi, I'm Claire Boyce, and I'm just going to give you a very general quick reading from tomorrow, the 1st of November, until Friday. I think it's Friday, the 7th of November. I'm going to just do a very general. I'm going to start off with the earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, now I'm just going to start off with the angel cards. These are the very first cards I ever came across. So we'll have a look and see what's going on with you over the weekend. Now you have the Angel Therapy card. This is Archangel Raphael. He's the healer angel, and I'm sure most of you already know what this card is about. Sometimes we like to control, especially earth signs, you like to be in control of your environment. You like to be in control of what's going on around you, around people around you. But unfortunately, you can't control it. So the only thing that you can do is control how you react or respond to things. Allow the angels, allow God, allow your spirit guides to take some of the burden. It's okay to speak up as well. It's like you're carrying the whole weight of the world on your shoulders right now. This is for earth signs, especially Capricorns. Capricorn, you'll need to learn to say the word no. Actually, all of you earth signs. My grandmother used to say to me, what colour doormat are you going to be in your next life? It's good to be nice, and yes, it is what I want to do. I always want to be nice. But when people take advantage of you, people expect you to work too much, people don't talk to you nicely, people don't value you, it's time just to mind yourself. Don't take it, but I'm not saying row back, but mind yourself. Give your cares, give your worries, give them up. Worrying about things, sitting there procrastinating is going to make things worse. As I always say, your thoughts become feelings, then your feelings become amplified, and before you know it, there's a whole new world opening up, and it's not even real. The things you're worrying about now, you're amplifying them over and over again. And for all of you who understand the process of manifestation, you need to let go of things and people that are not good for you, really. Let God, let people, let your good friends, let your relationships, let your partners help, especially with financial burdens. And remember also, this time of year when the veil is quite thin, it's easier to connect. It's easier to connect to spirit, and it's easy to ask for help. It's a lot easier to ask for help than to go under. But that's over your weekend. So going through from next week, I would say Tuesday through to Wednesday. Let's see what you have. And remember, change your frequency. I use singing bowls, I use my drum. Music is a great way, of raising your frequency. If you find yourself going under, if you've had a row with someone, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling lost, bit of music on. Just don't sit there with it. There's so many people who are sitting there suffering, and they're not asking for help, and help is out there. Now, this card is a positive card. It means that once you do ask for help, you will get it. Archangel Michael, he is there with his sword, and he is cutting away anything and anyone bad from you. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes relationships end. Sometimes, you don't want it to happen, but your jobs go, families fall out, and it can be a horrible, horrible feeling. But know that it means something better will come along from you, for your Capricorn. This is Capricorn especially. And remember, you can't control everything. And Virgos out there, if you're going to fall in love with somebody, make sure they're available. It's hard, isn't it, when you put your heart and soul into one person, and then they're not they don't feel the same way. So make sure you find out first, especially those for you young people. I know I have a lot of young clients and there's been an awful lot of heartbreak lately. The only thing I will say to you is take your time. And remember, those of you who are working, you need to let your hair down as well. You like everything on the list, you like everything to be done, but make that little bit of time for you. This week, I would say, make it about you. Don't overdo it with work, don't overdo it with anything. Make it for you. And coming to the end of the week, you've got Archangel Haniel, one of the nature angels. And this simply means step out in nature. There is nothing like going out for a walk in fresh air, connecting with the grass, connecting with water. Nothing like it, just to ground yourself. Anytime I get upset over anything, I go for walks. People might think I'm mad by doing it, but it grounds me and it keeps me from getting upset. Okay? So ground yourself, connect with a bit of, water. Now, if there is conflict, which I believe there might be, I am going to pull a couple of tarot cards for you, earth signs. I'm feeling this especially when it's around work. Work seems to be a big issue with people of late. So I see, okay, a lot of you, these are the tarot cards, the Rider-Waite deck. A lot of you are walking away. Now this could be walking away from cups. Cups are to do with family, friends, people that we love. Sometimes in order to protect ourselves, what we do is we walk away from people that we love so that they can't hurt us. And in your case, it's good to do that, but just make sure you can walk back, because sometimes you can hurt people so much, you can walk away and it'll be impossible to go back. Try your best to be there for people, but as you can see here, you're walking away from, could be a job, could be cups being family. And I do believe that sometimes we have to walk away from family because they hurt us. Okay? There's a little bit of deceit there. So this is back to the beginning of the week, which is why you were feeling a bit low anyway. Bide your time. Don't jump into any, don't say to yourself, okay, that's it. I'm going to leave. I'm going to walk away. Give yourself a few days to mind you. Weigh up all the options. Don't just go out on a limb and start hurting people because right now you feel like you want to be on your own. Think about it. Always spend a few days working things out. And remember, earth signs, you're renowned for trying to control things. But you can't control other people's behaviours. You have to allow them to make their own mistakes. But I will tell you, looking at this card, you are surrounded by a lot of cups, which means you are surrounded by good people. There's an awful lot of people who do care about you. So don't think for 1 second that you're on your own. But I do feel you're at a crossroads to do with work, to do with family, to do with relationships. And I just feel that you're taking on too much right now. So allow yourself the time to mind you. Everyone needs a bit of time to mind themselves. But just take it easy. Now, any of you looking for new work, there is new work out there, but not now. Just if you have applied, then yeah, it's coming. But don't sit there procrastinating. Keep your energies up. Keep the people you're around, that are around you. Only the ones that make you feel good about yourself. If you're going to be around somebody who's going to run you down and who's going to have little digs at you and little sly comments at you, that's going to bring you down. It's going to clear, block some of your chakras. We have little ear chakras, which I didn't know about until recently. That's where people who run us down make us feel bad about ourselves. But those words from childhood, early adolescent, whenever you were verbally abused or run down, that turns into our own inner self-critic. Remember who you are. Remember that you're a good person and nobody deserves to feel that way. And if you've just recently broken up from somebody, you know, you've had your reasons. Take a little bit of time out to heal yourself. Heal yourself. Okay? So, over the next week, Earth signs, take it easy. You can't control what's going on in work, and you certainly can't control what's going on around you. Go with the flow. Let it happen, but control how you react to it. So there's new work. See every ending as a possible beginning, and learn the lessons. Okay? So I hope that resonates with some of you Earth signs. Now I think I'll go on to air signs. Will I go on to air signs? I'm not quite sure if I'll go on to air signs yet. I think we'll go on to the exciting ones, will we? We'll go on to the fire signs. Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Sagittarius being one of the most, I suppose people see them as being bad. They're known as the stingers and they really have a bad reputation. But really, you know, Sagittarians or Sagittarians are not that bad. I think I got that mixed up there, did I? Look, so this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Fire signs are not all bad. Aries can be a little bit quick-tempered. You can kind of, you know, say things before you think about it. But we'll have a look anyway. So this is from Friday. Well, sorry, not from Friday. This is from tomorrow, the 1st of November. Or Friday, the 1st of November till next Friday, the 7th. So over the weekend, you've got Archangel Raguel. Raguel, this means stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing. You're building yourself up inside. You're getting yourself so worked up, so pent up. You know, you're about to explode. Sometimes it's good to take a step back, not to overthink. Just give yourself a minute before you do explode. Just making sure I have so tomorrow, is the 1st, so the 1st of November till next weekend. Look past the illusion. When we find ourselves upset, we can sit there and we can think and think and think, and we can blow it all out of proportion in our minds. Which is why I'm always saying go out for a walk, go out and do something different. I myself personally can't stand upset, can't stand rows. I'll sit there and take it and take it and take it, and then I internalize the hurt. Now I'm learning to let go of it. But you see, with fire signs, you can explode and there's no filter. I do, however, know that things are going to improve. You just have to be careful so you don't get into trouble. So divine order, divine timing has an awful lot to play with things as well. This could be also to do with relationships. If you find yourself being single now for a long time or wanting to be with somebody, but it's not reciprocated, know that it's just not the right time yet. But I do feel things are changing for you and will change for you quickly with this card. So that'll carry you through until Monday. So let's have a look at the rest of the week. Sorry now, I hadn't done this in a while. I've been a little bit busy. Archangel Ariel. Okay, Ariel, one of the nature angels, extremely strong, but she's telling you there that there might be some conflict coming up. And remember, this is for the fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarians. Leos will do anything for their families, and I know most things will, But remember, if you find yourself being attacked in some way, whether it's work related, whether it's relationship, remember, don't just delve in there. But I do feel with this card, there is a job opportunity there for a lot of you. You just need to go for it. So with you, I am telling you to go for it. Tap into that inner strength. Stand up for yourself. No more sitting back, procrastinating.